Hello mga kapasib and welcome back sa ating channel. And for this video guys, I'm gonna reveal to you our passive income for the past 2 weeks. So past 2 weeks because I failed to make a video for last week. And meron na rin tayong income for this week. So we're gonna make 2 weeks worth of passive income reveal for this video. So ano ba mga nangyari for the past few weeks? If you watch my previous videos guys, nag-ano tayo, I went on a trip and I made video about our expenses, kung magkano yung nagastos namin for the trip, just to give you an idea. And yun yung last na video na nagawa natin, and medyo busy pa rin tayo guys, kaya late na ulit tayo nakapaggawa ng video for our portfolio or income reveal. Kaya ayan, dalawa ang gagawin natin. So first week ng April and second week ng April. Okay, so let's get it on. Okay guys, for the first week of April, ang total na na-receive natin na income from our passive income portfolio is $199.13. Okay, let's break it down. For QDTE, we receive $31 for the first week of April. It's almost the same as the last distribution for last week of March distribution. Yung last week ng March is $29. So for QQQY or triple QY, we receive $52.06. It's basically the same then from last week's last week of March distribution. For YMAG, we receive $22.52. Slightly above the previous distribution as well. And then for YMAX, we receive $85.73 for the first week of April. Okay. So for Coney, we receive, this is from our small account by the way, Coney, we receive $7.82. By the way, all these three distribution guys is in US dollar denomination. So $199.13. Bakit ba mababa siya compared to the previous distribution? Basically because tong week na to guys, dito pumapatak dati yung Coney na meron kami dati sa main portfolio. And kung panood nyo yung iba kong video, we sold Coney, and most of the proceeds from the sale, we bought MSTY and I think HHIS kung hindi ako nagkakamali. So yun, so dinagdag namin sa MSTY para isa na lang na isa na lang yung covered call ETF namin na crypto related or Bitcoin related. So yun. Next, for the second week of April guys, we receive a total of $357.03 US. Okay, but for this week guys, we also receive Canadian distributions. So for Canadian distribution for the second week of April, or for this month, because this Canadian distributions is monthly. So for the total of Canadian distribution, we receive $191.27 for this month of April. Okay, breakdown lang natin guys. Ulitin ko pala muna uli. $357.03 in US, and $191.23 in Canadian. Okay, for the second week breakdown, ito yung mga na-receive natin for QDTE for the second week of April. $22.38. It's down from the first week of April's distribution. Triple QY, we received $47.64. Bagsak din siya. It's a little bit lower from from the previous distribution. For YMAG, we received $22.71. It's basically the same from the first week of April's distribution. For YMAX, we received $62.83, guys. And this is almost like $20 shy from the previous week's distribution. Okay. For this week, we also receive for second week of April, we also received $201.47 from MSTY, guys. And also from our small account, we receive $10.22 from MSTY as well. Okay, that's all in US dollars, guys. So yun yung total, yun yung breakdown nung $357.03 na distribution for US dollars. Okay, let's go on to our Canadian distributions. So for our Canadian distribution, for HHIS, we receive $107.27. For PLTE, we receive 92 cents. Maliit lang to. So, and for our small account, for HHIS, we receive $12 flat. And for PLTE, another PLTE holdings in our small account portfolio, we received $71.10. Okay, for a total of $191.27. I think mali yata yung binanggit ko kanina, 23 cents. Anyway, cents lang naman yung difference. So, yun guys, yun ang ating mga na-receive. So, kung i-convert ko to all in say Canadian dollars, or I mean US dollars, we'd probably be getting for the second week of April more than 400, probably around 420 to 430 US dollar in distribution this second week of April. Okay. So for those of you who are new here, guys, I am Jeff, and I talk about our personal journey into achieving financial freedom, financial independence, and we are also hoping to retire early using this passive income investing strategy. And inside this portfolio, we have most of our holdings, or all of our holdings, are covered call ETFs. Most of them are index based, and some of them are single stocks. So that those single stocks are risky, guys, kasi nga there's no diversification. But my conviction for those covered call ETFs, I believe on the underlying asset, especially like Tesla. I know they're in the shitter right now because of what Elon Musk is doing in the White House. But I believe in the technology. I believe in the company that in the long run they will dominate the electric vehicle industry. Hindi lang yun. It's not just the cars. It's the technology itself that will propel Tesla into that's why they're one of the top companies in the world, like in terms of revenue, and and market value. So And also Nvidia. We believe that Nvidia will be the front runner in terms of hardware uh, that deals with the AI innovation. So ayan, yun yung mga ano natin, holdings, and basically index-based S&P 500, and the Nasdaq 100, and also HSIS, which is basically composed of mostly tech stocks, and it's pretty much diversified as well. And also we have PLTE, which is Palantir in the Canadian market. So we believe that Palantir, or I believe that Palantir will also be a front runner in the AI sector, and especially in the security and military application and government, so those types of things. But they also have like contracts or products or solutions that are in the private sector. So I really do believe in Palantir as well, that they will dominate the AI as well in the software as SAS, or software as service sector. Um, yun guys. Yeah, those are the idea behind this strategy, and those are the things that we have inside this portfolio that generates weekly and monthly income, cash flow for us. So like I said, it doesn't matter what the market is doing. We are consistently making or receiving dividend distribution every month and every week. They vary, of course, because it depends on the overall stock market, the volatility, and all that. There's a lot of factors that affect the distribution from these covered call ETF providers. But anyway, um, as long as their underlying asset is doing really well, I believe that all these covered call ETFs will be doing well as well. So that's the idea behind or the logic behind this strategy. I am doing this for the income, mostly, but with the capital growth is there as well, depending on the underlying assets performance. But primarily, guys, this strategy is for cash flow. And I believe that in order for us to achieve financial freedom and be able to retire early, is if we have a consistent cash flow that can support us, our lifestyle, if we ever decide to retire early. So this is the logic behind, this is the idea behind doing this. I really don't mind if my capital stays stagnant, if it goes down a little bit. Syempre mas gusto natin kung tumaas yung capital natin. But like I said, guys, I'm doing this strategy for the cash flow. Okay? So, yun lang. And, yeah. If you have any questions, guys, let me know in the comment section below. If you have any suggestions, please do let me know as well. And yeah, hopefully, we are hoping that, as you can see in the stock market right now, yung volatility is very high because of the trade wars going on between US, Canada, Mexico, China, and basically all over the world. Trump imposed a blanket tariff basically all over the world, o sa lahat ng bansa. Ewan ko kung anong nasa utak ni Trump, but Trump will be Trump. He's very unpredictable, and I'm really not sure if he knows what he is doing. I don't know if he picked the right people to, to give him. I don't know if he picked the right people, to give him the right advice, or maybe he's just doing his own thing, and and his cabinet members is just the yes man or yes woman. We don't know. We don't know. But uh, gusto natin maging successful ang US, of course, because pag successful sila, I do believe if the US is successful, then basically we are all we will be all successful as well. Kasi yung trade and it's interconnected, kumbaga, and they make money, we make money, all the other countries make money. That's how it basically works. If you interrupt that cycle, and you're causing uncertainty, and people cannot plan, or the business people cannot plan on what their steps gonna be, kaya ganito yung nangyayari, bumabagsak ang market. Ayaw ng stock market ng uncertainty. So yun lang guys. Sana maging maayos, and if yeah, let me know if you have any comments, and thank you for watching guys.